Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Holly and I am so excited about today's video. So I'm going to do my first homeschooling video. I've done a lot of daycare videos for you, kind of how I have set up my daycare, but I also homeschool my children during the day. So I'm going to be showing you what I'm planning on doing with my first grader for this coming school year, this 2017-2018 year. But before I get into all of that, I'm going to give you kind of like a little backstory of my homeschooling journey. So I'm going on my 10th year of homeschooling. So my oldest child will be in 7th grade, and I started homeschooling him when he was 2 because I was just so excited to start working with him. So I love my daycare, and I hope through my daycare videos you get this feeling of how much I am just grateful for a career that I just absolutely love. But my number one reason why I do daycare is so I can homeschool my children. It is just my passion. It is something I've always wanted to do, and I enjoy it so much, and I just love being with my children all day long, and I just couldn't imagine not spending that time with them if they were in a district school. Okay, so to start, I'm going to tell you the ages that I will be teaching for this coming school year. So my youngest will be a preschooler, and she is one of my daycare kids. She will be in her last year before kindergarten, so I will have one preschooler. And then I have my 5 children. So my youngest will be in kindergarten, and then I have a 1st grader, a 3rd grader, a 5th grader, and a 7th grader. My other daycare kids are in the infant toddler age. And then I also have before and after school kids that are with us in the morning for like breakfast, and then the bus comes and gets them, and then they come back to my daycare after school and spend about an hour and a half with us. So I am busy and I have a lot of kids in and out of our home, but I absolutely love it. And the only way that I could ever do this is I prep and I lesson plan and I get everything done in the summer. So as you can see behind me, I am in my office, and this is where you will find me all summer long because I prep everything. I prep everything down to the last copy that I will need for that entire school year. And that's what works for me. But this video, I'm going to try to focus on just my 1st grader. Now, it is kind of hard to break up my program because we do a lot of stuff together. Some of my older kids do curriculum together. Some of my younger kids do curriculum together. And then my daughters also do some stuff with my preschool age, because my 3 youngest, which would be a Forest preschool, a kindergartner, and a 1st grader, are all girls. So first, I'm going to kind of show you what they're all 3 are going to do together. This is getting confusing. I'm just going to start. Okay, so the girls, Forest preschooler, kindergartner, 1st grader, they are going to do calendar time all together with me. Last year, my daughter, that's my 1st grader, did a whole morning binder, and it was great, and she learned a lot. But this year I kind of wanted to go with something simpler that I could pull in that preschooler with us. So it's a little bit young for my 1st grader, but I think she'll enjoy doing it with the girls. So what I'm going to do, each of the girls are going to do the same thing. They're going to have a monthly sheet right here. At the beginning of the month, they will decorate this, and then when we do calendar time together, that's how we kind of start our day. They will circle what day we're on, they'll write the number, and then down here I plan on doing different activities with the days of the month, just random stuff. Like we can work on skip counting, we can work on before and after numbers, we can work on just rote counting up to the last day of the month. We can work on just that certain number, especially like when we're in those teen numbers. I know even my preschooler and my kindergartner were having a hard time with counting those teen numbers. So I don't know, I'm going to change it every day, kind of what we are going to do. But circle time, calendar time is going to be pretty simple. So this is all I plan on doing for that. And then we'll talk orally, just talk about the weather and kind of our plan for the day, but nothing crazy. I want to keep it simpler and just kind of get on to the rest of our day. On the back, and this is empty right now, but on the back, my plan is to put the girls' just morning routine. And a morning routine for us is just, did you brush your teeth? Did you eat breakfast? Did you make your bed? And just kind of more like just a checklist. We do not do chores in the morning outside of just making our bed, cleaning up our room, because my kids do chores at night. So that's kind of how we're just going to kind of start our day. And after that, we go into Bible. Now, Bible is a group lesson together. And the very first thing that everyone does is work through their Awana books. And Awana for us starts after Labor Day, so I do not have that book yet. My first grader will be in her second year of Sparks, and that is Awana is a church program through our church, and they memorize between 1 and 2 verses a week. And so every day we just kind of work on the verse that they are trying to memorize. And all my kids we just all just pull out all our Awana books and we work on that together. And then we have a curriculum, like a Bible curriculum that we will work through. So first semester, we are going to do this one, and it's called My Brother's Keeper. And it's learning to love your siblings God's way. And this will take us the full first semester. We're going to be doing this just once a week. We're going to go on Mondays. We're going to be doing this one. And then second semester, we are going to do Because I Said So. And this is a biblical study of obedience. And same thing, we're just going to be doing this on Mondays. The 3 younger girls are all going to do What's in the Bible. And this is a DVD curriculum. And there are 13 DVDs in the series. And it just goes, each DVD has 2 episodes. And it goes through each of the books of the Bible. And I think this program, this does an excellent job introducing each of the Bible books and explaining them, and it's just done in a super fun way. So like the first one is Genesis, and then your last one, which is number 13, is Revelation. So this will take us up through the whole school year, and then outside of December, which What's in the Bible has a Christmas episode that we will be watching in December. But other than that, this will be kind of their Bible curriculum. And we'll be doing this also just once a week. And then if you go on What's in the Bible website, they have some like downloadable color sheets. And so I've just downloaded one for each of those episodes, and the girls will do a color page after they watch the episode. So that's what I have planned for my first grader for Bible. So our next subject would be handwriting. Now last year for kindergarten, she did handwriting without tears. She did excellent with it, and I am so proud of her handwriting. She is just, it's just an area that she does well in. So I thought this year we would do something a little more simple, and my plan is just to do 1 handwriting sheet a day. Not really necessarily like structured program, and just my goal for her is just to kind of clean up those letters and really like master her formation. So the 2 that we will be doing is just one. The first one, I just picked this up from Target, and it's just kind of working on all of her lowercase letters. And then the second one is from Milestone Books, and it's just called Pen Time Manuscript Book. So this one looks a little bit simpler than this one, so we're going to do this first. So she'll be doing 5 a week, and then we'll go into this one, and this will take us all the way through the end of the school year with these 2. So the handwriting is going to be super simple, and that's just my plan with this. Okay, and then the next one is math. So we use Abeka. I use Abeka starting in kindergarten through 2nd grade, and then starting in 3rd grade we switch to teaching textbooks. So she will be using Abeka 1st grade, and that is just this one. I like Abeka because the workbox, like the workbook pages, are just super colorful, and it's just your basic math curriculum that you would find in elementary level. So we have this one, and then she has like her speed drills and tests here. Language arts. Now language arts, I kind of feel like we have a lot, but I also feel like 1st grade language arts is kind of the bulk of their day. So what I use is Sing, Spell, Read, and Write Level 1. Now she did Sing, Spell, Read, and Write kindergarten last year, and this program was a great match for her. This is a fun program. They use a lot of games and songs and different activities along with each of the steps that you go through. So with the first grade one, they go through 36 steps to, it says 36 steps to independent reading. So, so you have this, and this is my teacher's manual, and it just kind of lays out, you know, day one, do this, day two, do this, and I like that. So I have that, and then there's 17 readers that go along with this program. So the readers look like this. This is number 1, and this is number 17. So that on its own could be her entire language arts program because it encompasses your phonics, your spelling, your reading, your comprehension, writing. Everything is in this curriculum. Now I do add more to her language arts. So the stuff that I'm adding is the Meet the Phonics series. So I have Meet the Digraphs and Meet the Blends, and she'll be watching these once a week, probably through first semester. And then if she's got this memorized, we'll put these away. And then she has 2 other series of books that I'm going to have her read through. The first one is Reading Rod Readers, and this is through Learning Resources. And there is 10 in this series. So for each of the vowels, there's a short ebook, and then there's the long ebook. Okay, and then the second series that we will be reading through are Phonics Tales, and this is made by Scholastic. So first you have your short vowels, so there's 5 in this little series, and then it goes to your phonics digraphs, and there's 5 in this series. And then we have Word Family Tales, and I believe there's either 9 or 10 in this series. So that's my plan for her books that we will be reading through this school year. You don't have to add another spelling program because Sing, Spell, Read, and Write has spelling incorporated, but I'm going to take that part out. We're not going to do the spelling in the book. Instead, we are going to do Spelling You See. And I did this curriculum with my boys, which are my older kids, last year for the first time, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. It is an excellent spelling program. We had used different curriculums in the past, and I feel like this is the first one that I saw carry over into other subjects. So, geography. I'm super excited about geography. So we are doing a subscription box for geography. So this will be another group curriculum that we'll do together, and we are doing, it's called Universal Yum. And so every month we will get a box, and in it will be it'll be snacks from a different country, and we don't know what country it will be, and we will just open up the box, and it'll have like a little information book on the top, and we will read through that information book. The information book, so that also will include like some games, and then on the bottom is just going to be snacks from that country. And then the last thing I have planned for her would be her centers. That will be our art, our library, our science, and then our PE. And if you want to see more videos like this, go ahead and subscribe. And thanks for watching, guys.